The coastal cities in port took an extraordinary step Friday. They filed a lawsuit against the International Boundary and Water Commission and a contractor that runs the International Wastewater Treatment Plant near the border. They want those agencies to fix the decades-long flow of sewage from Mexico into the United States. Mary Casillas Salas is the Chula Vista mayor.
We are acting on behalf of our swimmers, our surfers, and all our residents when we say to this federal agency, fix the problem.
The municipalities threatened to take legal action last September. Since then, they've been in discussions with the IBWC to find solutions to the problem. The State Water Resources Board helped draft a formal request asking for more sewage containment structures. They also wanted more frequent water quality testing in many more locations in the Tijuana River Valley. Imperial Beach Mayor Serge Dedina began pushing for a legal solution last summer. He says things can be done to improve the situation.
We're just asking for stormwater capture and diversion systems to be built in 6 canyons along the Tijuana River Valley and in the Tijuana River Channel itself. Most of the spills that happen could be caught. Most of the millions of gallons of spills that have happened since December, if we would have had that infrastructure that should have been built decades ago, we wouldn't have had our beaches closed.
The Department of Justice's formal reply basically said the IBWC didn't have the money to make those upgrades, but the IBWC was willing to continue working with Mexico and talking with local officials about potential solutions. The letter says the U.S. IBWC understands and appreciates the frustration of residents in the San Diego border region and remains fully committed to finding binational solutions to border sanitation issues in the Tijuana River Valley watershed, consistent with its authority under the 1944 treaty. That response felt like a cold shoulder to Port of San Diego Commissioner Dan Malcolm.
Since January 1st of this year, Imperial Beach beaches have been closed 28 days. Now think about that. That's half the time of 2018. That's totally and completely unacceptable, and it needs to stop.
Malcolm says the people of San Diego County deserve better. He says the problem has been talked about for years, and the situation seems to be getting worse. Last year, U.S. EPA officials estimated it'll take $400 million to fix Tijuana's sewage system. Current projects call for spending only a fraction of that. Spending on this side of the border has dried up in recent years as U.S. budgets eliminated money to fix border-related pollution. Malcolm says the cross-border flow shows no signs of abating, and that threatens public health.
It's hundreds of millions of gallons. It's totally unacceptable. And it's not just sewage. When you look at the component parts of that flow, it is a toxic mess, including DDT, arsenic, lead, toluene, benzene, a whole bunch of toxic chemicals that are harmful to public health.
Now that the case has been officially filed in federal court, a federal judge will be assigned to it, and he'll decide when the arguments will begin. In Imperial Beach, Eric Anderson, KPBS News.